offers surprising support for Reade's claim. This came almost out of nowhere. A clip from Larry King Live, the old 9 p.m. show on CNN, features a call from a woman Reade tells reporters is her mother. Watch this.
San Luis Obispo, California. Hello.
Yes, hello. I'm wondering what a staffer would do besides go to the press in Washington. My daughter has just left there after working for a prominent senator and could not get through with her problems at all. And the only thing she could have done was go to the press, and she chose not to do it out of respect for him.
Or she had a story to tell, but out of respect for the person she worked for, she didn't tell it.
That's true.
Huh. That's fascinating. Rich McHugh is a longtime reporter who's been on this story and a lot of big stories. He joins us tonight. Rich, thanks so much for coming on tonight. So will you just lay out the facts of as we know them and the allegations, if you would?
Sure. So Tara Reade worked for Joe Biden in 1992 and 93 for about 8 months. She says that at the time she faced some sexual harassment from him, unwanted touching, and she had complained about it, and it fell on deaf ears. And so she said she went and filed a complaint, outside of his office in some senatorial office that would handle these things. Around that same time, she says she was asked to deliver him a gym bag in one of the Senate buildings. And she brought it to him, and she says it was a warm spring day, a hot spring day. And she said that that he attacked her in a corridor. It wasn't a private office or anything, but attacked her and sexually assaulted her. And she came forward with an allegation last April. She told a local paper. She'd been telling people about this. She told people at the time. She told her mother, she told a friend, she told her brother, and she may have told some others. And so now she came out last year and told part of her story to a local paper in California. And a few weeks ago, I believe it was, she came out with her full allegation, article by Ryan Grimm and a podcast by Katie Halper. And since then, everybody's been examining the veracity of her claims.
Let me just clarify something. All of this is kind of a mishmash when you talk about sexual assault, sexual harassment. She's not suggesting that he said something vulgar to her. She's saying that he grabbed her genitals. Is that right?
That's correct. That's correct.
Okay, so that puts it in a different category from a lot of the stories like this that we hear. Really quickly, tell us about this call to Larry King. Where did that clip come from? So
she had told me about this. I said, in the process of reporting this, she came and said, I was you're always trying to figure out how to, if you're investigating how to kill a story. And if you can kill it, then you don't do it. And I was always trying to track down this clip. And without working at CNN, I couldn't go in there. Today, a enterprising PhD student, a woman, sent a note to myself and to Ryan Grimm saying, "Hey, I think I found it." And I think Ryan he probably responded to her quicker than I did. And so we got to this moment this afternoon where we both realized that there was this video was found. And he published it. We actually talked, but he published the story, and the rest is history.
That's amazing. I mean, it's a decade before YouTube, so it's not so easy to find cable news clips from 1993.
Right.
Rich McHugh, thank you for that update. I appreciate it. Good to see you tonight.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me on.
Molly Hemingway